Get ready to witness the future of search engines in action. Microsoft's Bing Prometheus is set to revolutionize search with its integration of ChatGPT. Join me as I show you the lightning-fast speed and accuracy in answering your questions. So as you're probably aware, Microsoft and Google are both looking to integrate artificial intelligence into their search engine results. Now, Bing is one step ahead of Google Bard at the moment because Microsoft has released its Bing Prometheus system in preview, and I want to show you a little bit today about how it works and how I believe it's really going to revolutionize search. So of course, search is really all about solving problems. Now, I've been living most of my life in Northern Europe, and it's not common that we have air conditioning in homes. So I've just moved to the south of Europe, and now it's going to be absolutely essential that I have air conditioning during the summer. So at the moment I have a split system AC. I just want to replace it with something that's modern and that also heats. So what I really wanted to know was, do I need to have just one outdoor unit or two outdoor units? The engineer was saying, well, you could have two outdoor units, but because there's a bit of a language barrier, I'm not really sure what is the benefit of having an outdoor unit for every indoor unit. So I decided I would try the new Bing preview and see what answer that gives me. To be honest, if I'm going to use traditional search to find the answer to this question, there are a couple of problems that you have to overcome. The first is understanding the right terminology that you need to ask in order to find the right answer. Now, because I have no experience with air conditioning, I don't really know all of the terminology that's connected to that. So that's the first problem, understanding what it is that I should ask in order to get the right answer. The second thing, of course, is I just get a list of search results, and while there may be, little snippets of information, I might be lucky and get the answer surfaced in those snippets of information, but the chances are with a more complex question, I'm going to have to open each link, read through each article, and try and piece together the information that I need in order to get the answer that I want. So it's really interesting for me to see whether this new AI technology could really understand the question that I'm asking and to surface the right answer straight away. Now, the results were a little bit mixed. This is all in preview still, so I just want to put that caveat out there in advance. But what I was actually amazed by was this just surfaced the right answer immediately with all of the right terminology so that I could then go and investigate it further. Now, unfortunately for recording this video, I haven't actually been able to recreate that answer with Bing exactly, because every time you run a search, regardless if you word it exactly the same, the answer that you get back is slightly different. But I'm going to show you what it will return right now, and I will show you the original result that provided me with the exact answer as well, just so you can see the difference between the searches and what it gives back. So here we go, and I'm going to just paste my query into Bing and press enter. And you can see now on the right of the screen, we get the ChatGPT window, if you like, and it's kind of tidying up my query a little bit, and it's going to ask the artificial intelligence to provide a result. So you can see here that basically it's saying it depends on what kind of AC system you have, that if you have a split system, there can be multiple indoor units connected to a single outdoor unit. Now the great thing, so that provides me essentially with my answer straight away. And you can see here that there is basically a citation for where it gets this information from. So if I need to understand the source, if I, want to investigate the information that was provided in more detail, I can just click on that link and it will take me straight to where it pulled that information from. Now that's something that ChatGPT on its own doesn't do at the moment. So you can see I can expand this information here. And if I want to find out more, I can head over to Let's Chat. So maybe I can ask it, when there is more than one indoor AC for a single outdoor unit, what is it called? Still thinking about it. Oh, there we go. It's called a multi-split AC system. And that's what I really wanted to know, of course, because when I'm talking to people or I want to investigate this a bit further, of course, I need to understand the terminology. It's interesting that when I did this the first time, the AI chat told me not only is it possible to have one outdoor unit with multiple indoor units, it also told me that it was a multi-zone, multi-split system within the answer. So I found out straight away that yes, I can do it, and the terminology involved. In this session, I've had to ask it a separate question in order to get the name of the terminology that I'm really looking for. And not only does this answer kind of confirm the first answer that I got, that I don't need to have multiple outdoor units, it also gives me all of this information, all the citations here, if I need to start investigating this further. So how much would it cost to install a multi-split AC system into rooms? Of course, this is going to very much depend on region and that kind of thing, but let's see what it comes back with. So it's kind of tidied up the search query again, so that's really interesting as well, that it's just optimizing what it thinks that I should be asking here to get the best answer. And there you go. So despite the fact that my region is set to Portugal, it's given me the answer in pounds. Well, that's not the end of the world. So of course there's lots of information here missing. I haven't said the size of the rooms or the power of each unit. But basically it's saying that it should cost between 1,000 and 1,500 per room. And that is pretty much accurate actually in terms of the quotes that I've had so far. So that's also really interesting. So the great thing about all of this is I don't have to go digging through all of that information. It's able to understand what it is that I'm asking. It's able to formulate that query in a more search-friendly way so that I can get the actual answer that I'm looking for. And, I really expected that I was going to have to sit down for like half an hour, 40 minutes to really go through lots of different pages about air conditioning, looking for the answer to a very specific question that I'm asking. Because the most important thing is it understands the context of the whole chat, yeah? You're not just asking individual questions. It becomes more like a natural conversation. It understands the entire context of that, and that makes it easier and faster for you to get the answer that you're actually looking for. And while, the answers that I got, appear to be accurate, they kind of align with what the AC engineer is telling me, you should always fact check, of course, but it can really help you get to a solution much faster than traditional search. So I would think of it really like your personal research assistant. So rather than you having to sit down and go through all of this information, you just let the AI do it for you. So do let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. If you found this video useful, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, if you'd like to see more videos like this from Petri. And I'm going to leave you with another video on the screen that gives more details about how Bing Prometheus works under the hood. But that's it from me, and I'll see you next time.